It seems democracy has arrived and we are going to be able to engage in a ton of freedom because, guys, we got official confirmation from the X post today that Helldivers is getting a brand new suit with the following message. Helldivers, the Exo-45 Patriot exosuits, are in full production in the factories of the Team Quan, ready for deployment on the battlefield soon. After the largest speculation, large rumors, large leaks of the actual mech suits appearing within the battlefield, whether they were appearing because people were hacking the game or they were appearing because Joe decided just to spread a little bit more democracy and drop them upon us to help us make the battle a lot faster and a lot better, we currently don't know, but we do know the mechs will be coming and available for everybody to enjoy them. Now, one thing I did want to note from the picture here is that we get to see the arsenal that these mech suits are going to have. Now, there has been a little bit of speculation that some people that have seen the mech suits in gameplay, and this is taken with a grain of salt because these are leaks. We don't know if these are the way they're going to perform because we don't know if we're going to be getting weapon balancing or, in-game balancing when it comes to not only our gear, but also the enemies with the brand new patch. We're also going to speculate when these are actually going to be dropping, so make sure you guys pay close attention. But from the information we have here from the images, not only do we have a nice, cool looking missile barrage system right here on the left-hand side of his arm, but we have a big, large machine gun. This gives me a lot of Titanfall vibes, guys. I love Titanfall, and I'm just happy that we're going to be able to call these down. Now, are you guys excited for these Exo-45 Patriot exosuits? Let me know in the comment section down below. If I believe it correctly, these were available in Helldivers 1. So if you guys did play Helldivers 1, let us know how powerful they were on that particular version of the game. I never got a chance to play the first one. So if you guys did get a chance to play, let us know in the comment section down below. Now, the biggest question is, when are these coming, right? That's the biggest question because it does say here that they're going to be coming soon. And the biggest question the community has is, when could they come? So from our pretty much researching and finding out, it seems like we get a big update. I want to say a big update, but we get like a big influx of gear and stuff like that, changes happening within the game every Thursday. So that leaves us with two options. It leaves us with the option of it being this Thursday, which would be the 7th, which I don't think it's going to be the 7th. To be honest, I'm thinking it's going to be the 14th. So I think for a week from now, we should be getting these brand new exosuits, which I am extremely excited for and can't wait to actually dive in and test these out. Now, the community has been a little bit hyped because not only have we seen the leaks have these exosuits, but we've also seen the cars. We've also seen the little Humvee car that we've had appearing. And the question is, are you satisfied with the exosuits coming out just that? Or do you want to see the cars coming in as well? Because that is the biggest question we have right now. Now, apart from that, we also have a patch that's going to be rolling, which is patch 1.1. And that is going to be touching upon weapon balancing. And, like I said on my previous video, and like I say all the time, well, when it comes to weapon balancing, you should never nerf stuff. You should always buff the stuff. And apparently, for some reason, companies always tend to go the opposite way. So, a new weapon comes out or they decide to pull up a patch and they decide to buff the new weapon and they nerf the old weapon and they never bring everything up to standard. I personally believe that if you have a really good weapon, bring all the weapons up to that standard so people can have diversity of builds and diversity of items to use within the battlefield, and then the game just becomes a little bit fun. So Arrowhead has been doing everything great so far, so I hope this time around they actually do what no other studio has done, which they've been doing right now, and that is buff other weapons as opposed to nerfing the weapons. Now, one great thing to note about Helldivers is recently we got information that more people are buying the game, even though the game has been out for almost a month now. There are more people purchasing the game, so it seems that we're getting more Helldivers coming into the fruition, and more people are more interested in Helldivers. Now, that has been a big sentiment when it comes to the community due to the fact that we do have this thing where people don't want to help people who are new to the game level up and get the stuff done because they feel like they're being a hindrance and they're getting carried. With the influx of new people coming, guys, we just got to be supportive as Helldivers and make sure we show people the ropes and show them how to become really powerful and why they should enjoy a game that we want. Now, the great thing about this game, guys, is done everything different than other games have done. It's taken the formula of what works into a whole new level as opposed to following the formula that everybody's following. So moving forward, I can only see an upside when it comes to the game. And I want to know from you guys who did purchase in day one, how many of you guys actually upgraded your game? Like, did you guys upgrade the version of the game you bought? because it seems like that has been the sentiment when it comes to people that are playing Helldivers. Even though the game had a really good entry point, I see people have enjoyed the game so much that they decided to upgrade the game they got just because they enjoy the game so much. Now, I think with the influx of new items that are coming in the way, we got the Exo Patriot suit coming in here. We got the cars. We have a new faction rolling out. We have a lot of stuff coming on. I think now is the time that we should theoretically be receiving some sort of roadmap on where the game is going, because I think for longevity vision, for people that are playing the game, you want to know exactly where you're standing. I've seen a lot of people been a little bit kind of like complaining over the game master just a little bit, because they feel like even though like everybody decides to fight a planet, there seems to be like no kind of like storyline or no indication on why you lost that fight, even though there was so many people fighting in it. And that has been a big discussion over on a Discord server, where people are saying, I wish we had some sort of information that why did we lose the planet? Like, what happened? So I feel like moving forward, I think that's something that definitely should be compensated and addressed. And what we got information about that is that Joel now has gotten, since the game has grown so much, that now Joel has an assistant that's going to help him, just manage the, overall conscience of the game in general. So I'm kind of glad things are moving forward and things are moving in a right perspective. But I think it's time now that we start seeing some sort of hints or some sort of messaging in regards to the roadmap. Now, I know due to the fact of the success that the game had, the roadmap is going to be completely different than what they had when they imagined like maybe 20,000 people playing the game. Now you have an influx of 700,000 people playing the game constantly, or 500,000, whatever the case may be, but still a lot larger than what you had kind of envisioned that was going to be happening. So a lot of these planets that we're overcoming and overtaking are being overtaken a lot quicker than planned. They were probably expecting a planet to be overtaken within, they gave you 24 hours to complete it, right? So they were expecting at least a 24-hour span for people to be able to take over a planet. We're taking over planets within 4 to 5 hours. So there is going to be some sort of different agenda they got to put in forward to compensate the influx of people that are playing. So I do understand why there's been a little bit of a delay and there has been no kind of official roadmap that's coming out. But I do feel at the time we're currently right now, we do need to see a roadmap just so we can know exactly what we're playing for and what's actually coming. So that way people can get a little bit more excited, because I do see a lot of cap where people are saying, I already hit level 20. There really isn't no point of me going even further and leveling up, even though with these type of games, when there's live service games, anytime a new update comes out, at least that has been the case from a lot of games moving forward, is they increase the level cap, and then the level cap becomes a different one, right? So it could be 20 right now, and then by the time we're completely, a new season comes out or a new war bonds come out, it could be that it gets increased to 30 or 40, and the higher level you go, instead of being 50, will be 75. So, for those of you who are kind of holding back, you're going to have to grind all of that out as opposed to someone that's already, leveled up. So it's something to keep in mind and something that we wanted to go moving forward. But I personally think that a roadmap should definitely be something we needed to address on, and we should get some info. But I think there's a really good perspective of seeing how the Exo-45 Patriot suit is going to be coming in our way, and I'm actually pretty excited for that. Now, one thing I would recommend, guys, if you guys are still struggling trying to level up, or if you guys are missing any stratagems, make sure you guys check out this video that's popping up right now on the screen so you guys can know exactly where you get your stuffs and how to get it as quickly as you possibly can. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.